All right, check it. So, boom. I'm at the little ghetto Chinese over by my house, right? And I decided I'm going to treat myself to a little late lunch after running errands for my household or whatever. And since everybody is someplace else, my noonie was at work and Trip was at a tournament, and the lady's son that I married took him to the tournament, I decided that I would, treat myself real quick. So I'm inside, and I decided I'm just going to eat it there. No sense in me taking it home, whatever. This man is in there, and he's like staring at me the whole time. Now, I'm not making any assumptions about that, but I'm knowing that eventually he's going to say something to me. So I'm assuming that it's going to be something stupid, right? And I'm assuming that because I'm at the ghetto Chinese, right? And that's the best Chinese food, you know what I mean? And so I'm eating my fried chicken wings and shrimp fried rice. And right when I'm almost done, and he could clearly see that I'm like cleaning up, packing up or whatever to go, he goes, ma'am, you got a pen I could use? So I looked at him and I said, no, I don't. And so I continued doing what I was doing. He was like, you got that big A purse and you ain't got a pen in it? I said, I didn't say that. And he was like, but I just asked you if you got a pen I could use. I said, and I told you that I don't. He was like, okay, you confusing me. Which one is it? Either you got a pen or you don't. I said, oh, I have several pens, but I don't have one that you can use. So he looking at me and I'm looking at him while he looking at me because I'm looking at him. And he was like, oh, that's just rude as F. And I said, is it? Is it? And he's like, I don't understand why you can't just let me borrow a pen if you got several. And I said, you don't have to. He said, huh? I said nothing. He said, I don't have to what? I said, you don't have to understand. You said you don't understand why. He was like, oh, you just a B word. And I said, that's fine. I finished gathering up my stuff, throwing my trash away, pick up my big A purse that has multiple pens in it and no, you can't use one of them. And I head towards the door. So he says to another gentleman who was in there, I guess she thought I was dirty and didn't want to let me use one of her pens. And as the door was closing, I heard the man who he was talking to say, that's because you are, nigga. I almost lost it because, sir, have you seen you? You don't look like you washed today. You don't look like you washed this week. And I'm not judging you. You could do that if that's what you want to do. But you can't touch anything of mine that I'm going to take out of my purse and put back in it. Because as y'all saw, I done came out the restaurant, got in my car, and I got a whole bag of hygiene products and car cleaning. Listen, I got the things. I got all the things, okay? I got Lysol disinfectant wipes in here. I got nice and clean sandy hands in here. I have wet ones in here because that's a whole different other thing. I got a dang on thermometer. I got my favorite body spray, which this is the scent I'm wearing today, actually. I got all the things, right? You know what I'm saying? So what about me suggests that I'm going to allow you to put your grimy hands that you just been eating ghetto Chinese with, mind you. You ain't went to the bathroom and washed your hands. You ain't did none of them things. And the only reason why I came back out to the car and used my wipe to clean my hands and didn't go in there and use their bathroom to wash my hands is because I had just had that little contentious interaction with old dirty hands. And so I didn't want to be around for much longer when he had already decided that I was rude and I was a B word and all those other things. So what's my point here? My point is set boundaries. And don't let nobody make you come up off of them. No apologies. No explanations necessary. And if they think you're rude, they can think that. And if they don't understand why, they don't have to. And if they decide that you a B word or you whatever other thing, that's all right. What they think don't make you poop. And what they think about you ain't really none of your business. So they really could have kept it to themselves. And that's not about being too good. And that's not being uppity. And that's not, failing to be humble and all these other things. It's none of them things. I value me and I respect me. And you're going to do the same. And you don't actually have to. But you also don't have to talk to me. And you don't have to use my stuff. And you're not going to. And that's that on that. Respectfully.